Hey guys, it's Evil Anarchy, and today we've got another Nikke update. There's a new event out called Claymore, and obviously Clay is a new character. I'm going to be having some Nikke videos come out on my main channel, and that'll be linked down in the description below. I'm going to be doing some Anime Expo Nikke coverage. I'm going to be going to their booth and going to their cosplayer meetup. But yeah, there's a lot to do in today's event. I don't know much about it other than that Clay is now a recruitable character, which a lot of people are excited for. I think this is kind of funny though, because this is like the
So did
third duo
everybody?
they've added to the
Thank
game,
you.
uh, which is
Did
just
you
just
need
kind of silly.
assistance?
They keep adding duos, always like a
What
light-skinned
can I
girl and then like a
use?
dark-skinned girl. I don't know if
Tell
they're
me
gonna
that
keep
if you
doing
need
that, and they're
anything.
always Tetra. They've added so many Tetras
Looks
lately.
like we've got
Looking to get something on the up and up?
People will
Then
be
you've come
making
to the right
jokes out there
place.
about how
Smart
Tetra
choice.
is like literally
Well,
carrying
that
all
goes
of
for
the
Ruby's
Nikke
shop. Doesn't it feel
in
great
general.
spending money?
It's
Another
got like a
successful
Mustang with the
transaction.
world on his
You
back.
can
It's
take
pretty
your time,
funny.
Commander.
Yeah, look at her. She's Tetra. And oh my goodness, you can still get Alice too. I didn't get I didn't get extras of her. Maybe I should get her. I don't know. I liked her I liked her a little bit, but not really like my it's just tough. It's tough, guys. There's so many characters and it's like I want to get them all and like I would really love to get this and I'm really sad I didn't get Mary. I'm hoping Mary's skin comes back eventually cuz that was a really cool looking skin for Mary. Just can't do it right now. Just they've just been pumping out skins nonstop lately, and it's just, I as much as I love spending money, I just can't spend like a bajillion dollars every single event. Ooh, but look at this. We can just straight up recruit Clay, huh? Okay, let's try and get her. I got like 4 or 10 pulls here. Okay, we didn't get her. Let's try it again. Okay, boom. Oh, did we get her? We got one. Who'd we get? We got her. Woo!
Ready for rewind. Three cheers for victory.
Okay, that voice really caught me off guard. That was really high pitched. I was not expecting her to sound like that. Kind of makes sense though. Kind of makes sense. I'm just doing a little bit of the dailies just to get the stuff out of the way here. Because, it's about to be that time of the day when the dailies all shift over to, like, the next day. And, man, I would really like to, like,
as much havoc as I like.
get as much going on as possible. Let's go to advise. So what I've been doing with the advise is I've been doing
If everyone was like you,
I've just been
I
going
wouldn't
through and
have to work so
spamming
much.
my advise so I could do the quick advise because the quick advise is so much better. Like it's just a better advise. It's just easier and faster. Like look at this. I don't have to like listen to them dribble on about something nonsensical.
You're the only patient who gets my TLC, Commander.
I don't know what bonded means. Like some of them are bonded and some of them aren't. I think it just means they've hit level 10, maybe? No, because this person's level 11. Maybe it means it's the fully advised? Let's find out. Yeah, maybe it's fully advised. It has to be fully advised. I'm going off of that it's fully advised. Let's see, is there another? We got one more advise here. Like, is there someone who I can quick advise? Oh, look at that, Epinel. That's someone I definitely never want to talk to is Epinel. I kid, guys. I kid. Let's go to the outpost real quick. They introduced these toy features like to have like someone's favorite item, and I don't know how people get them. Like I just don't really understand them that well. Like you can get all of this, like to upgrade them, and I've got a bunch of that, but I don't actually have
Dispatching now.
the stuff to get them, and I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do to get them. And I still have a ton of like mini date things I have to do here in the city, which I'm just probably never gonna get through them all. Because even if I got through them all, I bet you there's like another 20 that are hidden. Let's get all that. Boom. Boom. Oh, and look at that. Get that last 300 right there. And we can do some quick ones real quick. Yeah, sorry I'm doing the dailies, guys. I know you guys don't like sticking around for the dailies. We're gonna get to the event in just a minute. Let's do... What's something real fast I could do here? Nothing, nothing. I don't really care. It's just going to be gems. It's just going to be gems. It's just... Oh, I didn't mean to click the campaign. No! Why do they have to put the buttons all close together? They do this to mess with me. I don't even want to play hard mode right now. I've been trying to do some of the hard mode and the towers off camera just so I can, like, get them up. But yeah, let's get into this event. Okay. In a dimly lit corner of the under arena, Clay is doing a solo cheerleading routine on a small stage. Go, go, victory! In the square rings situated at the center of the arena, two Nikkes face off, trading punches and kicks. You can do it! Cheer up! Oh, come on! If you've only got that little fight in you, you might as well quit. Are you seriously falling down from that puny punch? Get up! Oh, no. Amongst the angry shouts and jeers from the crowd, Clay feels her heart rate start to increase. Everyone, if I could have your attention, please. Jeez, what a waste of time. I want my money back, trash. Ugh, damn it. Eventually, Clay plunks herself down onto the ground. I can't do it anymore. I guess I really can't do this whole empowering someone else thing all by myself after all. It's just way too hard for the little old me. Why's she doing it by herself to begin with? What? What? What's going on? What am I looking at? Okay. Let's go to shop. What is this? Is it a band-aid? It's a band-aid. Do we think we can clear the event in an hour or in half an hour? Maybe. Let's try it. Actually, let's do this real quick because this is... Okay, let's just put it on auto.
Always ready.
Yeah, so it looks like Clay's doing some underground cheering at like sneaky fights. I don't really underground fights. I don't really get it. Is she trying to be a ring girl? Is that like what she's trying to do? It's kind of weird. My goodness.
May this time last forever.
May this time last forever.
I am invincible! Return to where you belong. Now, everyone!
And it's over. What am I looking at? Oh, it's having a second mode? No, it just died. It had a second mode right before it died. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
If only a real commander could see this.
Yeah, I don't know why she doesn't call me a real commander. I don't know what the lore behind that is. Okay, let's get people in here. Let's see, who can we get? She?
I'll put my heart and soul into cheering you on.
Is she a twofer? She's a twofer. I don't actually know what her abilities are. Let's take a quick look at her. Don't miss. Activates after landing 60 normal attacks during full burst. Affects all allies. Victorious Battlecry. True damage up by 4%. Stacks up to 3 times. So basically she can give you about 12%. When attacking the enemy projectiles, damage to that projectile. So she's really good against projectiles. That's interesting. Wake Up. Activates when entering Burst Stage 1. Affects all allies. Immune to 1 debuff for 10 seconds. Only activates when Victorious Battlecry status affects all allies. So she can make people immune to 1 debuff? Interesting. Go Go Victory. Affects all allies. True damage up by about 7% for 10 seconds. Affects self. Normal attacks deal true damage for 10 seconds. I don't know what a true damage is. I don't know what that means. I wish sometimes they would explain things. And of course she's a Tetra. Um, she seems interesting. I don't know if I am fully in love with her. Let's get you. And let's see. We want. Let's go with you.
Ready.
And then we want you.
Want to hear my cheerleading?
And then let's go with D, I
Roger.
guess?
I'm going with you.
This is a very vicarious pose from her. A few weeks prior. What's wrong? Does it have anything to do with you had tumbling during practice? Oh, the other day when you were doing the toss cuppy stunt? What? Or maybe I tossed you too high and it caused you to bump into something. If that's not it, then Clay Sush, you're in the hospital, so lower your voice. Oh, sorry. I was worried about Bay, that's all. She's come here before to treat some minor injuries, but she's never been hospitalized like this. There's no need to make a big fuss about this, Clay. I'm fine. Are you sure? Don't stare at me like that. I told you, I'm fine. You're lying. I could tell. It's written all over your face. Pepper, is Bay really okay? Physically speaking, she's fine. We were about to swap out the parts that were damaged. However, this has been happening at an alarming rate recently. We've replaced her leg parts more than 20 times in the last month alone. 20 times? And she's had her arms replaced 10 times. Oh my god. She's had that many replacements? Yes, well above the rate which is considered normal. If you want our medical opinion, we believe this could pose a problem. If she keeps this up, she might be facing a mind switch. Replacement? Mind switch? We plan to keep her here for a while to rest while we run some tests on her. Though once those are finished, we'll see the problems and we'll have her discharged. No, we can't do that. I'm the squad leader. I can't be away for that long. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you don't, Bay. If you were to suffer a mind switch, it'd be reversible. How could I possibly experience a mind switch because of this? As you can see, it's not a big deal, so don't overreact. I'm not overreacting. I know how these things go since I've seen it firsthand. What, where? It was... You really ought to take this seriously, Bay. If you're not careful, a mind switch could lead you to never being able to cheerlead again. But Rewind is just on the rise right now. We have so much work to do. I can't let this opportunity pass us by. At least give me a week to get things sorted. Bay, you know that's not possible. Let's just follow Pepper's advice for now. Then what about the competition? Don't worry. Let me handle that. You just concentrate on resting and getting through those tests. What's with that look? Do you not think I can do it? No, it's nothing like that. I just feel bad, that's all. I feel like this is all my fault. Stop right there. You know this isn't your fault. I don't want to hear another word like that from you. Anyway, I don't have to worry about anything for a while. So get some rest and focus on your recovery. In the meantime, I'll take care of Rewind. Got it? Bay, please. Aren't you going to answer me? After avoiding Clay's gaze for a long time, as long as she can, Bay reluctantly nods her head. Okay. The day of the competition. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I know it's just me out there, but I've got to go the extra mile for Bay. It's tough to win on skills alone, and I've got a crowd pumped up. I've got to get the crowd pumped up as much as possible. All right, let's do this. It's all going to work out. 1, 2, 3. Rewind one more time. Bang. You're up. Get ready. Excuse me just a moment. One of our members isn't able to participate due to health reasons, so I'll be performing alone. Sorry. The competition rules clearly state that at least 2 members are required to participate. You can't go there on your own. That can't be. Isn't there anyone that you can substitute for it? No, there isn't. I'm very sorry, but your team will have to be disqualified. No, what should I do? Should I contact Bay? No, I can't worry about her with this. I'll have to provide extra hard for tomorrow's performance. That way I can make up for what happened today. The next day, Rewind's waiting room. Inhale, exhale. Today is just a regular performance, so I don't have to worry about being disqualified. As long as I perform the way I rehearsed it last night, I don't have to make any mistakes. And don't make any mistakes, it'll be fine. Only good things are gonna happen from here on out. Good things. It's all gonna work out. All right then. 1, 2, 3. Rewind one more time. After Clay shouts her chant to herself, she steps out of the waiting room with a look of determination. Clap, clap, clap. Go, go, victory. You can do it. Cheer up. Now, rise your hands and do the wave with me. Starting from left. Whoosh. Hey, where's Bay? I came to see her tumbling. Did something happen? Clay seems less energetic than usual, too. Let's go. Let's win this. Keep it going. Clay runs around the stage trying to elicit a response from the crowd, but is met with lukewarm reception. 1, 2, whoops! I missed the beat. I'll start from the beginning. Normally, the spectators would laugh off Clay's mistake as a cute mishap, but today their response was ice cold. Oh no.
Go! Go! Victory!
Oh, Clay. Oh, look at that. They're surrounding my Modernia. That's kind of cute.
I'm sorry.
Mission complete.
Having finished my paperwork early, I lie down on the sofa. Maybe I'll take a nap. Oh, I'm getting a call. My phone vibrates. Am I going to have to click? I have a click to look it up. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god. My phone vibrates nonstop, force me to check it. Oh my god. Just give me a day's rest. Coach! Coach, are you busy? I have an urgent favor to ask of you. You're the only one who can help me. That's why I'm reaching out. Coach, what is it? First of all, I want to apologize. I really should be telling you this in person, but that's not really feasible for me right now. Okay, it's okay. Just tell me what's going on. Could you help me take care of Rewind for a few days? Scratch that. It's Clay, to be precise. Is something wrong? Yes, I'm tied up with some personal matters that have got me temporarily sidelined. So Clay is trying to lead the team on her own. It seems she's having a rough go of it, and the reception from the fans isn't all that great. Whenever I call her, she says that everything is okay and insists that I have nothing to worry about. But how can I not? I'm really worried about more. What I'm really worried about, more so than the team, is that Clay may be pushing herself too hard. All right, don't worry. I'll handle it. You will? Thank you. Where's Clay now? There's a cheerleading event going on today. That's probably where you'll find her. I'll send you the exact time, the location in a moment. If you're really sorry, how about treat me to a meal sometime? Okay, we can go whenever you like. I'll buy you anything you want as long as my wallet allows it. Bay is taking what is supposed to be a joke seriously, but okay, that's reasonable. Sounds good. The very next thing I do is attempt to contact Clay, but she doesn't answer. Bay said she'd send over the details for today's event, so I guess I'll just have to wait. While waiting for Bay's message, I look up the latest news stories pertaining to Rewind. Team Rewind on the brink of disbanding. Having the rumors of Discord have the rumors of Discord finally brought Team Rewind down for good. The internet is filled with provocative and negative articles. I heard Rewind has got disqualified from a tournament. I've been a Rewind fan for a long time, way before the news about the internal fight came out. Disqualified? I'm shocked. This doesn't make any sense. Their routine was a total mess. What a joke. Without Bay, all you've got is Clay with her 2 left feet. Is this really how it is going to end for Rewind? Online forums are flooded with torrents of negative posts and comments. I check my phone. It's Bay sending me the Rewind schedule. There is no response from Clay. Perhaps I should pay her a visit.
Go! Go! Victory!
You know, I really like Bay's design, but Clay, I'm just not feeling it.
Cheer, charging!
Um, like Bay's design feels pretty cool, and it's like sleek, and I don't know. And then Clay's is just a little slutty. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like not.
How do you like that? A grand victory!
I'm just not the biggest fan. I mean, in person it doesn't feel like that, but like with her, like when she's crouched down like that, I don't know. I went to the address Bay sent. Rewind. Their gig today was canceled. With all the negative press, we thought having Rewind on stage might bring down the mood. I steered her towards another gig instead. She seemed a bit hesitant, but she headed in that direction in the end. Where is that? Here's the address. This can't be. I double-checked the address. This is definitely it. Clay came here to perform? Hey, you! Over here! Are you here for the under arena? Right? Instead of responding verbally, I merely nod. Just so you know, admission is a bit extra today. It's a big match between Marin and Ruby. Who and who? Some of the top fighters in the entire arena. Anyway, I'm glad you found us. Sometimes people have a tough time finding this place since it's a well hidden. I quickly paid the entrance fee. Has it started already? It started a while ago. Hurry up and go in. After entering through the entrance, the man pointed to, I descend the stairs. I am greeted by resounding cheers from the crowd surrounding the large square-shaped arena. The under arena is an illegal underground fighting ring. Oh my god. Where Nikke's engaged in hand-to-hand combat. People pay an entry fee to watch the fights, and can also place bets on who they think will win. It's been a long time since I last visited. What, I've been here before? Where could Clay be? I scan the area. Victory! Not long after, I see Clay over in a corner doing her routine all by herself. You can do it. Cheer up. Seeing Clay's strange expression, I try to approach her quickly, but because there's too many people, I can't get close. Everyone, if you could have your attention, please. Clay, can you hear me? I'm over here. My voice is drowned out by the din of the crowd. Clay starts to stagger, then claps on the ground. Clay! Excuse me. Hey, watch where you're going. Be careful, will you? Sorry, I've got to get through. Clay. Clay, are you alright? Okay, stay with me. Huh? What? Coach? Am I dreaming? No, this isn't a dream. Whoa, what are you doing here? I came to see you. Me? Why? It's a bit noisy in here. Why don't we head somewhere else? Okay. I lead the thoroughly confused Clay outside. Well, you contacted me so many times. Sorry. It was so noisy in there, I didn't realize you were trying to contact me. I was also really focused on my cheerleading, even though I couldn't finish. Bay sent you, didn't she? She didn't tell you? No. It's just, I know how busy you are, Coach. The fact that you contacted me so many times and even came here personally tells me that Bay must have asked you to come. And it seems like my guess was right. Yes, she did ask me to come. But I'm also here because I'm worried about you and Rewind. I haven't heard the full story of what happened. If you don't mind, could you fill me in? Well, Clay proceeds to explain everything that happened with the deadpan expression. I've been leading the team alone due to Bay's hospitalization. Rewind has been disqualified for failing to comply with the competition rules. The poor reception of her subsequent performances. As soon as word got out that I was performing on my own without Bay, most of our performances got canceled. I tried my best to do the ones that wasn't canceled on my own and practiced super hard, but I wasn't able to follow the beat and I ended up making all kinds of mistakes. And today our show at the stadium was canceled without prior notice. Instead, they asked if I was interested in performing somewhere else. In order to prevent our reputation from sinking any lower, I said I'd do it since I wanted to try and get through a performance without making any mistakes, but all I ended up doing was failing halfway through. It didn't even have anything to do with the tempo. I was the problem. Without Bay, I can't do anything. I'm useless on my own. Clay. Did something happen? What? The Clay I know. Lucky just Luck just wasn't on our side this time around, that's all. Even with all the practice, okay, I'll do better next time, babe. Shit. The Clay I know would have stayed positive and said something like that. She wouldn't have given up this easily. Is that what I'm usually like? To be honest with me. What's going on? I... For a while, Clay stumbles over her own words. I wait patiently until she's composed herself. A moment later. Well, you saw what was going on in that arena, right? What do you mean? The Nikkes who were fighting. Yes, I saw. In the past, I was in the same position. What? Oh, brother. What? Clay was an underground arena fighter? You mean... Yeah, I used to fight... Okay, fight and all. Yeah, sure you did. You seem so clumsy though.
Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, that's so believable. That's the most believable story Nikke's ever given me right now.
I can
Clay's backstory: she was a fighter before she joined Rewind.
on a little longer.
She got out of the fighting business to become a cheerleader. I can't. I just can't with this game sometimes. These backstories are so bad.
Victory.
They need to get some better writers. Let me ask you something. Do you think it's possible for Nikke's to fight Raptures barehanded? Of course not. It does sound impossible, doesn't it? But the Ark is a place where you can glimpse that impossible on a regular basis. A long time ago, I heard there was a Nikke that did fight Raptures with her bare hands. I scarcely believed it myself, but I couldn't get the thought out of my mind. I'm not sure if it was because I wanted to see someone else pull it off, or if I wanted to accomplish it myself. Even now, I can't say what my motivation was. At any rate, our squadron was formed to see if melee combat was a viable combat option. As you might have guessed, the experiment was a complete failure. All of my comrades were either scrapped, transferred to other squads, or sold to the Under Arena. I was one of the Nikkes that was sold to the arena. The others adapted quickly, since they were used for fighting barehanded on a daily basis. But the same couldn't be said for me, though. I only ended up dragging everyone else down. Oh god, we getting a backstory? Who's going to fight today? I will. What? Ruby? We don't have any others. What about the others in her group? Opal was a good fighter, and Garnet is a crowd favorite. They ended up experiencing a mind switch and had to be scrapped. I think it might be because they had their parts replaced too frequently, but we're not sure. It hasn't even been 6 months since we bought them, and they're broken already? We're gonna be in a big hole, a hole big time today. Damn it. Why did the ones we want to keep end up busting? Well, this useless bucket is still kicking around. It's because the Nikkes that broke are the ones that we use the most. The less useful they are, the less they're put into action. That's why they're still in good condition. Ugh, I'm surrounded by thieving scam artists. They've got some nerve sticking a dud like this along with the good ones. If you can't fight, you could at least be appealing in some other way. What am I supposed to do with you if you can't do anything properly? You're not bringing us in a single credit. Meanwhile, I'm sinking my wallet into your maintenance costs. She should at least try her best if she feels bad for her friends. Anyway, let's send her out for now, since we don't have any other Nikkes to use. I'll do my best. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, what a shame. Ruby's been eliminated in the first round. Jeez, that Ruby is really hopeless. Oh, so she's Ruby. Do you think she'll ever improve? Clay is Ruby? What's she even good for? She's got no sense of showmanship, let alone any actual fighting skills. She's such a bore. Didn't they say Opal was supposed to fight today? If not her, then at least Garnet. What is this? I knew it. I can't do it on my own. Should I quit? Yes. It would be better that way. Well, how do you quit when you're property? I'm confused. Clay? Yes? You suddenly stopped talking. Oh, I did? I was just thinking about the past. When I was in there doing my routine, all those old memories of my time there came flooding back to me, and it got me scared. I was so useless then. I was able to hold on thanks to other Nikkes who were there, but barely. After they were all gone, everyone around me couldn't stand me. Back then, and even now, I've never been able to do anything on my own. I can't do anything without someone's help. I'm so useless. Tears began to well up in Clay's eyes. Sorry. I don't mean to cry, really. All those old memories ruined my routine today. I can't stand this. I'm so ashamed of myself. I just want to leave this all behind me. I just want to give up. Just as I reached out to comfort the weeping Clay, good grief. I can't take any more of this pity party. The idea of giving up something shouldn't be band-aided by about bandied about like that. Huh? What'd you say? Yeah, well, that wasn't me. I didn't say anything. Something jumps out from the bushes near the bench where we're sitting. I was saying that I can't stand listening to any more of this pity party. What? Milk? What are you hiding in a bush for? I should be asking what you're doing here in the open. I saw you leave the other arena and decided to follow you, that's all. And followed me? Why? Why wouldn't I? There's no way you'd show up in a place like that unless you had a good reason. I was wondering if something was up. I also had something I wanted to talk to you about. Also, just to set things straight, I wasn't intentionally eavesdropping. I was going to let my presence be known straight away, but your conversation took a weird turn, so I had to wait for the right moment. You two were also so quiet that I couldn't hear most of it anyway. Hold on, why am I explaining myself? Anyway, that's not the point. You're a moron, you know that? Who, me? Yes, you. What reason do you have to be so down in the dumps? You're talking about giving up? Don't be ridiculous. The reason the audience was so riled up today had nothing to do with you, huh? What do you mean? To put it simply, I'm the one they were upset with. What I'm trying to say is that you did nothing wrong. What, was Milk fighting? I don't think Milk was fighting.
I will send you all away.
This is a weird backstory. I mean, it's been a while since they've had anything like with like a dark past, so it kind of makes sense.
Just a moment. There's still plenty of time. I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
What's up with you two? Why aren't you two saying anything? So, you think Clay was sad because of the crowd's reaction? Yeah. Is that not it? Actually, that's right. I was really taken aback by the reaction. Hee hee. I shoot I shoot a surprised look at Clay, who discreetly shows me her phone. On the screen, I can see a message. I'm sorry, please just go along with it for now. I don't want others to be worried about me. I give a direct nod that only Clay notices. Thank you for your support, Milk. Don't mention it. Are you feeling better now? I am, hee hee. Glad to hear it. Don't let me hear you talking about giving up because of stuff like this, okay? There's nothing I hate more than quitters and losers. I see. Are you really okay? Of course, I'm perfectly fine, hee hee. You said you said the crowd was really angry at you? Why could they be mad at you? I guess you didn't see it. Why don't you explain it, pal? Huh? Explain what? What, you didn't notice either? Were either of you even paying attention to the ring at the center? I was looking for Clay, so I didn't get a proper look. And I was so focused on cheerleading, I didn't notice anything else. Oh, really? Well, just a moment. A moment later. Milk leaves and then comes back after changing her clothes. What do you think now? Do you recognize me now? Are you carrying more stuff on your back? Whoa, you noticed that? You've got a sharp eye, pal. Nikke Extreme Fight. Nef. Oh, I guess it's... Wait, what? Okay. On her backpack, it says NXF. I think. Yeah, NXF. But but the but then but then the actual title is Nikke Extreme Fight, and they've got NEF. I think it's supposed to be the X that's red instead of the E. That's a blunder if I've ever seen one. Wow. Though, your hair color brighter? How could that even be? Ugh, you two are killing me. Fine, I didn't want to say it, but I'm the one of the top fighters in the Under Arena. Didn't they tell you when you came in, pal? When I came in? Just so you know, admission's been extra today. It's been a match between Marin and Ruby. Some of the top fighters in the entire arena. That's right. I was told that the battle match was between Marin and Ruby. Wait, Ruby? That was the name I used to, Clay frantically puts her hand over her mouth. Fortunately, Milk doesn't appear to notice. Did you two really just make that connection? Yeesh, you guys are slow. That's right, I'm Ruby. Okay. So Milk works in a cafe in the daytime and fights in the Under Arena at night.
Get ready to cheer.
Hold on a little longer.
This time, my cheerleading was perfect.
Ruby? It's my nickname in the Under Arena. So you're using that name too? Let's say you fight in the arena. That's right. This is what I like to wear when I'm competing. As for the audience was so peeved earlier, is it because you lost? Yeah, a pretty thorough thrashing at all. But hold up. How come you know so much about this? I've always enjoyed watching hand-to-hand combat. So I visit the arena often. I even go there to cheer sometimes, like I did today. Huh, I didn't peg you for the type who'd be into that stuff. Color me surprised. Hee Color me surprised as well, Milk. Huh? About what? I didn't expect you to be participating in the arena. Oh, well, it's no great shakes? It's no great shakes, really. Just a hobby of mine. It helps to relieve my stress, especially when I win. You call it a hobby, but hand-to-hand combat isn't exactly a leisurely pastime, you know. On top of that, didn't you say you were one of the top fighters? That's really impressive. It is, isn't it? It's only because when I started out, losing was a regular part of my routine, if you will. Oh, I lost every single time. Every time you compete? Did you ever get sick of it? You bet I did. This world is filled with some tough customers, I tell you. That's true. Didn't that make you want to quit? I'd be lying if I said the thought never crossed my mind. It came as a huge shock to me. Remember what I said earlier? How I hate losing most of all? At first, the fact that I kept losing was incredibly frustrating. I started to resent the whole world. At some point, I started questioning myself. Why the hell can't I win? What the hell's wrong with me? This is really pissing me off. I'm gonna win no matter what. In a way, all those losses became a source of motivation. They kept me going. That's amazing. You remind me of Bay. You're so passionate about what you love, and you never give up no matter what happens. That's right. There's no such thing as giving up in my book. But recently, I've been having a tough time with something. Really? That's when I followed you two because I wanted to talk it over with Pal. There's this opponent, and I feel like I've hit a brick wall. What do you mean? Do you mean they're hard to beat? It's more complicated than that. Every time I face her, I get absolutely spanked. That's why the crowd was in such an uproar back there. So Marin is the opponent you're talking about? Yeah. Marin is currently the top-ranked fighter in the Under Arena. Have you tried analyzing the playback? That can be quite helpful, I've heard that it can be helpful. I tried, but I didn't get anything out of it. Maybe I need to get another pair of eyes. It felt like the more I watched, the less I understood. Is there any way you can help me? Even if it's something small? I desperately want to beat this chick, even if it's only once. But at this point, I feel like I've exhausted all the options available to me. Sorry, but now's not a really... Before I can finish my sentence, Clay interrupts me. Sure, we'll help you. You're okay with that, right, Coach? Okay. Clay whispers softly. Now I'm helping two people at once. We could talk about this in detail later. Yeah, sure. Really, I thought for sure you'd be too busy. Actually, we do have some time, so it should be fine. Clay and I will help you out. You're both gonna help me? I really appreciate that, but are you sure you're okay with this? Of course. You did such a good job making me feel better. Consider this my way of repaying you. I do have one question, though. What's that? Your nickname. Why'd you choose the name Ruby? Oh, that? I heard that the name Ruby was synonymous with defeat in the arena, so I decided to use it. Even though it's associated with something negative like that, that's precisely why I like it. If I keep winning and change the image, that'll be the most satisfying thing ever. In fact, you could almost say that I've already succeeded, since I'm doing quite well as is. What's wrong? You look a little... Gah, what are you doing? Clay abruptly reaches out and clasps Milk's hands in hers. I will do everything I can to help you, Milk. I'll see that you win. If it's the last thing I do. Thanks. This is weird. We hold hands and all. After deciding on when to meet next, we part ways with Milk. I'm sorry, Coach. What were you apologizing for? I've been acting so recklessly today. I'm so sorry. Despite that, you didn't tell Milk my story, and I agreed to offer my help to Milk. I can't thank you enough. Don't mention it. Are you okay, though? Me? You agreed to help Milk, which means that you'll have to be around the Under Arena quite often now. I thought you were scared of that place. That is... You're right. That place does frighten me still, just as much as being in Rewind alone without Bay frightens me. That's because it might reveal how useless I am. But after that talk with Milk, I realized something. I still haven't faced my demons, and that's something I intend to rectify. But I know that that's easier said than done. Heck, even thinking about it is scary. But if I don't overcome this fear, if I don't, I feel like I'll be forever stuck in a rut. So, if I ever start talking about wanting to give up or anything like that, I want you to set me straight. I'll keep that in mind, although I don't think that will happen. Thanks. It's reassuring knowing that to know that I've got you in my corner. I should get in touch with Bay later to thank her and apologize for making her worry. That would be good. Today's certainly been full of surprises. You mean about Milk being a pro fighter? And you as well. Oh, yeah. I guess. I can see why that'd be unexpected. I'm not particularly athletic and I don't have a sense of rhythm. Rhythm is incredibly important, even in combat. It's similar to dancing, where you have to follow a certain rhythm, but even back then I wasn't very good at that. My mind and body weren't in sync. I think that's what prevented me from doing as well as the others. No matter how much I practiced, I couldn't keep up with the pace. As Clay ruminates about her on her past, she busily scribbles down on a tablet with her other hand. What are you writing? Oh, this? It's far from done, but would you like to see? On the tablet, Clay hands me Milk's detailed practice schedule is written. What's this? I was writing this down for Milk. The more detailed the schedule is, the better. I used to make schedules like this for all the other Nikkes back in the day. Once I'm done with this, I'm thinking of analyzing the playback, and I'll find any particular strengths or weaknesses, and that all might be more apparent to flesh out to a fresh set of eyes. I've had a lot of experience with this before, so I thought, okay, you're gonna help out. Okay, I don't care. My God, my throat is killing me from all this dialogue.
Go! Go! Victory! Hold on a little longer. Preparing to reload. Never give up!
The heck?
Everyone!
Ooh, I like her ability. It has things on the screen. I only saw it for a second there, though.
How do you like that? A grand victory!
Okay, that was 6. We gonna go straight into 7?
Let's get this over with and hurry back. Almost done. Preparing to reload.
Whew.
This isn't easy. Let's have a party.
Yeah, I'm good. No party. Power wave. I just realized it's a power
This
wave.
time, my cheerleading was perfect.
Okay, I kind of like Claymore now that I know she's like a underground fighter. That's kind of hot. What's all this? I whipped this basic schedule and practice routine leading up to your next match. I also went through the playback and took some notes, which I've written down in this document. Just in case, I brought some supplements for you as well. Are you taking anything already? Not really, but did you two prepare all this in one day? I haven't done much. Clay did almost all of it. Oh, come on, you did a lot. The only reason I was able to prepare all of this is because you did such a good job organizing everything for me. Milk starts looking at Clay's tablet. This is amazing. This is like it's been done by a professional. Are you really just a casual fan of this stuff? Well, not just a fan. You see, I'm a real fanatic. All right, I guess that makes sense then. This truly is amazing, and I'm not just saying that. If you wanted, I bet you could find work as a manager for fighters. I've heard that before. What was that? Oh, nothing. Anyway, like I was saying before, it would be best to start with the video analysis. I've analyzed several videos of your fights with Marin. Let's skip to this part. Here. Now let's play it back in slow motion. The significant difference in body size between you and your opponent will put you at a significant. Can we say significant as many times as possible in the same sentence? Significant disadvantage in terms of attack range. Everything, even something as small as tackling, seems to pose a challenge. With that being the case, it would be better to employ fake outs and speed up rather than confronting her head on. So you want me to resort to cheap tricks? If I were the old me, I might have gone for that. But I'm different now. I moved on from that type of stuff a long time ago. No, you're not. You're not. You're getting it all wrong. Such a considerable size difference is something you simply can't overcome, no matter how hard you'd like to. But wouldn't it make more satisfying? But wouldn't it be more satisfying to defeat her mano to mano, mano y mano? That would be incredibly difficult. It's not impossible due to the size difference. It's if not impossible due to the size difference between you two. Hey, are you underestimating me because I'm small? No, not at all. We proceed to spend the day analyzing the videos, and Milk starts living according to the schedule Clay has prepared for her. Clay and I start to decide to adopt the same schedule. Okay, this is just weird. This went from like helping cheerleaders to helping underground fighters, and I just don't understand. Is Milk gonna have a mind switch?
Hold on a little longer. Mission complete.
5 days until the match with Marin. I take a bite out of lunch Clay prepared for me. Ugh. There's no taste at all. What's up with this food? Does it even have any seasoning at all? Nope. For proper physical conditioning, it's important to eat, not to eat any food that's too heavy. Don't tell me that I have to eat all of this stuff. Yes, of course. Oh boy. Do I have to as well? You too, coach. Oh man. Why me? 3 days until the match with Marin. Pant, pant, pant. Can't run anymore. Pant, pant, impossible. Me too, pant, pant. No, you don't. You've still got 5 more laps to go. I'm running at the same pace as both of you, so keep it going, both of you. You get tired at all, even a little bit? Stamina is one area where I excel. If you stop to rest now, you'll only be making it harder on yourself. Keep going. Milk pushes through her fatigue and continues running. Pant, pant. If you're too tired, coach, you can run 2 more laps instead of 5. I'm sure you can handle that, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Nikke, I'm a human. I'm not so sure, but I grit my teeth and continue running silently. 1 day until the match with Marin. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, look, there's some yoga balls. Pick up the pace. Good. Again, 1, 2. 1, 2. You doing okay, coach? I'm fine. Are you hitting the bag as hard as you can? Yeah. If you're tired or need to take a break, just let me know. Pal, don't overexert yourself. Take a breather. I appreciate all you doing this for me, but I don't want you to see you get injured. Then I'll get back to milk. 1-2. I feel like I could set up a punching bag in the commander's room. I feel like I should set up a punching bag in the commander's room. Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. With some bitterness, I sit back and watch the two of them continue to practice. The day of the match. Milk is nervously fidgeting with her hands. You okay? Milk? Huh? What was that? You look nervous. Nervous? Who's nervous? I'm totally fine. Okay, fine. Just a tiny bit, maybe. I'm normally completely fine before a match. In fact, I got pretty excited about going out there. But this is the first time someone has helped me train like this. I feel like I've got expectations to live up to. Milk? Gah, you startled me. Drink this. What is it? It's special energy drink that I made myself. I'm assuming you didn't eat anything today, right? Yeah, I don't want to upset my stomach. Well, this shouldn't upset your stomach. Thanks. Also, don't feel any pressure, okay? We've practiced a whole bunch. Just remember everything that we've covered in practice and be natural. Your body will remember the rest. Okay, got it. I'm sorry for acting weak like this, especially when I'm the one who asked for help. I'm gonna go out there and smash her up to a pulp. We'll be cheering you on. And we'll cheer nice and loud. Milk leaves the waiting room. Shall we start getting ready too? I look back since was no response. This time it's Clay whose hands are trembling anxiously. I grasp her hands in mine. Are you scared to go out there? Yes. I'm really pathetic, aren't I? After that big speech I gave Milk, something as simple as going out there is making me nervous. That's okay. I'll be right there with you. If it becomes too much, don't force yourself. Phew. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. I take Clay's hand in mine, and the moment we step out of the waiting room, we can see the stage. Looks like Marin is having a hard time getting up. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. What? Ruby, who had always struggled against Marin, pulled off an incredible comeback with a devastating counterpunch. What? Marin lies flat in the center of the ring, and above her, Milk is standing with a bewildered expression. The MC raises Milk's hand to signify that victory, but suddenly there was a shout from the crowd. No, you can't lose like this so easily. What are you doing, Marin? What is this? I got money on riding on this. How could the top fighter get her clock cleaned? The under arena is filled with an indignant roar of the crowd. I won? Did she win fast or something?
I guess I have no choice but to fight.
Okay, I guess I like Clay a little bit more. I'd love to see her in like a fighter's outfit. That'd be really cool.
Preparing to reload.
I just don't like her cheerleader. Like, I like her design. I just don't like the cheerleader outfit on her, I think. I just wish it would match Bay's outfit more. I think that's what my issue is, because I like Bay's a lot, and they're just they're like similar, but they're so different. In the waiting room after the match. Congratulations on the win, Milk. Looks like all the practice paid off. That was amazing, Milk. No. Huh? What do you mean? You took that hulking Nikke with a single punch. That's totally... I didn't defeat her, huh? What are you talking about? It'll be easier if I just show you both the video. Here, look. Clay and I checked the video Milk shows us. Not even 10 seconds of the match, Milk throws a right hook. A fist connects to Marin's jaw instantly, knocking her flat. It somehow seems suspicious. Something feels off about this. It almost looks like she purposely didn't dodge the punch and then pretended to be knocked out. Exactly. There's no way the spectators would have picked up on this. But I felt it as soon as I stepped into the ring. I knew that the person in front of me had no intention of fighting. Ugh, this really pisses me off. What the hell is she playing at? It's certainly strange. I need to check her previous matches to see if I find anything. Clay glances at the tablet for a while. Oh, don't tell me. Coach, could you come here for a moment? Milk, you must be tired. Go ahead and rest for a moment. I follow Clay into the waiting room. What is it? What's going on? We need to figure something out. I don't understand. Let's go talk to Marin. I have a few questions for her. There's no way Milk will take this sitting down. And to be frank, I don't think either of us will either. What do you plan on getting? What do you plan on getting her to her? She works for the Under Arena, and I used to be one of those Nikkes as well, so I know where their waiting room is. The manager should have left by now. Security isn't that strict there, so we should be able to get in if we're careful. It's this way. I follow Clay, who takes the lead without any hesitation. After passing through a labyrinth of corridors, Clay stands before a door. Knock, knock. Excuse me, but is there anyone named Marin here? Who's there? I'm Clay from Weirmind. I was hoping I could talk briefly. After a moment, the door opens to reveal a towering Nikke. Hi there. Are you Marin by any chance? We just saw her fight. Yes, why? I have a few questions I'd like to... questions for you about today's fight. What questions? Why did you throw the match? Have you lost your mind? You come barging in here and immediately start accusing me. I should call security. I've watched many of your matches. You fought tooth and nail in every single one of them. Until this week. For some reason, I get the sense that you purposely lost a match, all the matches you participated in this week. Today's match was the same. Were you perhaps instructed to lose on purpose? Who are you? Are you with one of the officials? How did you know how to get here? There's something strange about you. I used to be affiliated with this place. Not anymore, though. That's why I wanted to check myself. Then you ought to know better. Now that I've made it to the top, I've served my purpose. It's all downhill from here. I knew it. Served purpose? What do you mean? You probably don't know about the Under Arena, how the Under Arena operates, Coach. This place makes money off of Nikke's fighting in the ring, but that alone doesn't make enough money to keep it running. That's why the betting system was introduced. However, even that wasn't enough. So now they're fixing matches. How are they fixing it? I mean, they're clearly fixing the matches. I don't care if they're fixing the matches. What a dirty trick. Even if the complaints do come in, they brush it off and blame it on a Nikke malfunctioning or some other excuse. What if the Nikkes refuse to play ball? Then they're scrapped. That what management says goes. I knew about it, but when it's in your head on the chopping block, it's not so easy to turn them down. So you became the champion knowing that this would happen? Yes, I enjoyed that feeling of winning. I see. There's someone else I know who thinks like you do. What? Ruby, the one you fought today. She trained her butt off trying to defeat you. She must be upset for not being able to for me not putting up a fight today. But there's no need to feel sore about it. I lost tonight, so next time will be my turn to win. I heard they'll be bringing in lots of high rollers, so I've got to win no matter what. Tell her not to be upset since I'll be giving it my all next time. Okay, I mean, it seems fine. I mean, you got to expect this kind of stuff is happening in an illegal underground fighting arena. You think they're going to be having fair matches? It's just like luck of the draw of who's going to win. Get Rupee down here and have some illegal underground streaming Twitch YouTuber matches, I guess. That's what they need.
This time, my cheerleading was perfect.
A little after coming back and waiting in the room when we tell Milk about the match fixing scheme. So that's what's been going on. No wonder I had such a strange feeling. But what about her taking the next fight seriously? She makes it out like she's doing me a favor. It sounds like she's insinuating that she'll win easily if she takes the fight seriously. I mean, to be fair, she creamed me every other time she took our fight seriously. Ugh, this is driving me crazy. Milk, calm down. How you tell me to calm down? Those scumbags, they've been playing us like those scumbags have been playing us like a damn fiddle. Can I get back at them? Oh, yes, I have a good idea. What is it? Based on what Marin told us earlier, this upcoming match is an especially high-profile one. Since they're bringing in a bunch of high rollers, that means they'll be throwing down some serious money. All the spectators will probably put their money on you, and the other arena will most likely be betting on Marin to win. Are you saying, if I want to hit them where it hurts, you have to win? Hell yeah. Now we're talking. Just thinking about screwing up their plans gets me excited. So we've got to hatch our own plan. That's right. In order to do that, Clay places a tablet and various documents on the table. Oh no. Starting today, your training is back on until the day of the match. Marion is a formidable opponent. There's no doubt about that, but she's not unbeatable. Are we going back to the schedule? Milk blankly stares at the tablet, her expression drained of all motivation. At that moment, Clay vigorously grasped Milk's shoulders. Milk, now is not the time to give up. You should have heard Marin. She was trash talking you, saying how you couldn't possibly get on her level. Tell her to train for another 100 years and come see me then. That's what she said. I don't recall her saying any of that. What? She even said that punch of yours felt like getting tickled like with a feather. I don't remember hearing that either. What does she take me for? Some kind of joke? Yeah. How dare she? That's why we have to win this time. Let's show her that you're the stronger one. That's right. I'll pound her into the pavement. Come on. What are we waiting for? Let's go. We've got to go practice. We've got to win. We've got a fight to win. Practicing right after a match? I mean, I guess it was a short match. Milk barrels out of the room into a burst of energy. I just wanted to motivate her a little bit, but it seems I end up going overboard. At any rate, it seems like we've worked up quite nicely. Worked quite nicely. I think you have tremendous talent in being there for others. I mean that. You really think so? Absolutely. So from here on, I don't want you to hear any more talk. So from here on out, I don't want to hear any more of that talk. Huh? What kind of talk? That you can't do anything, or that you're useless without Bay. That you're useless. Ah, thank you, Coach. Whenever I'm going through a rough patch and those thoughts start popping in my head, I'll remember this moment. All the kind words you said to me, and stand tall. Normally, Bay would be the one confronting me. I miss her. I really want to go cheerleading. Come to think of it, Clay, how did you end up enjoying Rewind? I'll tell you later when the time is right. For now, let's get back to practice. Wait, do I really have to join you guys as well? Man, I don't want to practice. They're making me run as much as a Nikke. That's crazy. Just me, a normal human guy with a full-time job working in the military. Which is probably more than full-time.
I'll keep cheering after this.
Like, what are Rappy and Inise doing at this time? How do I just have enough time to goof around like this?
How do you like that? A grand victory!
For the next few days, Milk and I follow Clay's schedule and are pushed to our limits. Finally, on the day of the decisive match draws, Milk is sitting in the sandbag waiting in her room. A confident aura is now a stark contrast of how she looked out just a week ago. Hey, pal. Hey, you don't seem nervous this time around. I haven't even had time to train, let alone be nervous. What? Have I ever told you how cool your outfit is, Milk? I appreciate that. But you know that doesn't mean do me much good, right, Coach? I'm getting all of this dialogue all messed up right now. I'm kind of hungry. I'm getting kind of hungry. My stomach kind of like feeling it. As Clay claps and cheers Milk on, she appears to be slightly embarrassed. It seems that Clay has become more skilled at dealing with Milk. Huh? Nothing. We just don't have much time left until the match starts. About 30 minutes. We shall get out there and get ready. Okay, I don't care. I don't really care. You know, guys, I'm not going to read a lot of this dialogue anymore. I don't care. Milk's going to go out there and she's going to fight. I'm not too interested in these characters. Seem full of energy. Glad you... Okay. But what about Bay? With some trepidation, Clay stretches out her hand and begins a routine. Go, go, victory! Despite that, being in the middle of her routine, Clay's focus is entirely fixed on the ring in front of her. Milk and Marin are keeping their distance, taking a... I mean, we call her Milk, but she's Ruby. They're both Ruby. Marin throws a straight right, which Milk manages to definitely evade. As she dodges, Milk leans forward and counterattacks, but Marin reaches out her hand to block. What? Surprised that I'm putting up a fight instead of going down like usual? I've got news for you. Today is the day I win. Milk lands a low kick in Marin's stomach. but far from having a big impact, it only causes her to stagger backwards slightly. Damn, the size gap is no joke. I don't intend on losing today either. Time to finish this. Milk is so busy dodging Marin's relentless assaults that she is unable to properly land her own attacks. Dang, this lady is a beast. Milk starts to be pushed back. Clay unknowingly stops cheering. She's much better than what we saw in the video. Not only does she have the size advantage, but her attacks are incredibly forceful. If even one of those hits land, whoosh, thack. Marin lands a kick in Marin's shin, or Milk's shin. Milk stumbles forward. Milk! Milk quickly gets up and into the protective ball. Gets up into a protective ball, and Marin climbs onto her back. She begins to mercilessly rain blows upon Milk. The arena is filled with the ruckus cheers and screams of the audience. Clay falls to her knees, devastated. It's all over. I can't do it, not again. I tried my best to help, but my best wasn't good enough. With Bae by my side, I'm no help to anyone. Clay closes her eyes. One day, Clay was fighting in the arena as usual. So we have to lose the next match? Send Ruby, then. We were planning on scrapping her after tonight anyway. Did you say you're gonna scrap her? Are you crazy? Do you realize how much that procedure costs? I don't want to waste another credit on that hunk of junk. Just toss her. She's not even worth disassembling for spare parts. If you just leave her be, she'll probably end up in some outer rim dump anyway. Oh, you didn't forget to remove her identification chip, did you? Has she been deregistered? Of course, this isn't my first rodeo. I'm just being thorough. If we get caught, we'll be in some serious trouble. Okay, fine. I'll go check one more time and toss her to the curb. That was the last time Clay went up in the ring. It was also when she was on the verge of giving up entirely. Don't give up, Ruby. Am I hearing things? I thought someone just shouted my name. Ruby, don't give up. Clay opens her eyes and looks up. She spots a familiar face standing by the ring. You can do this. 3, don't give up without even trying. 2, I said get up. 1, swoosh. Clay managed to stagger to her feet before the countdown finishes. Huh? What's that chick's deal? Come on, the match is over. You're just a cheerleader, so act like one and stop butting in. Flustered by the jeers from the crowd, Bae moves away from the ring. After moving a fair distance away, she looks... Okay, so... Oh, that's right. It just occurred to me that was the first time anyone had ever cheered me on, and even the crowd was hurling... On that day, I made a promise to myself that I would never give up. No matter how far I bent, I would never break. I decided to join Rewind and become someone who could instill hope in others, like what Bae had done for me. How could I have forgotten my oath that I made to myself? I'm such a fool. Ah, it's so bright. After opening her eyes again, Clay sees Milk laying face down on the ring. No, not Milk. Her past self. Ruby! Clay dashes towards the ring at full speed. Okay. It's a boss! It's a boss! And the boss is dead.
This time, my cheerleading was perfect.
Was it perfect? I don't think it's perfect. I see Clay scrambling down from the stage and rushing towards the ring. No, don't! Clay swiftly climbs up the outside of the ring. She holds onto the rope surrounding the ring, looking ready to jump in at any moment. Don't give up! Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, see, like, this is a good pose for Clay right here, but, like, in her actual pose in the game, like, it's just not as good as this. Like, she looks a little bit different here. I don't know what it is. I think it's, like... You know what it is? I think it's the texture on her chest is, like, stretched out on her model, and it just looks bad. Don't give up! You can do it, Ruby! This can't be how it ends! Now after... Nah... Now after how hard you trained, not after how hard you trained. They typo again. You can do this. You have to do this. You have to show everybody they're wrong. Clay pours her heart out to Milk, screaming at the top of her lungs. Her voice trembles, and her face is soaked with tears. I know it's tough. I know that you're... I know that giving up might seem like the easiest choice, but that won't solve anything, so please. 3. It's not over yet, Ruby. 2. I know you can get up. 1. So don't give up. Milk staggers to her feet before the countdown ends. Phew. Ruby. Geez, there's no need to shout. I was planning to getting up anyway. Despite the braggadocious words, Milk looks utterly exhausted. Hey, you can't go up there. Get down right now. Oh, sorry. Clay looks bewildered as she just snapped out of her reverie. I have no idea. I quickly approach her and offer my hand. There's sometimes words in this that are like really big and confusing or like just not really common words. And it's just so weird. I quickly approach. It's like it's being translated, like auto-translated, and like they're trying to use the biggest words possible, and then like they mess up on like small things every now and then. I quickly approach her and offer my hand. Coach! Grab onto my hand. Thank you. As long as Clay comes down, tension fills the ring once more. I thought you were done for. All your punches do is tickle. You'll have to do better than that. That's it. Playtime's over. Go, Marin! Come on, Ruby, you can win! Marin continues to unleash a barrage of haymakers, all of which Milk dodges by the skin of her teeth. It's just like before. Milk looks like she's running out of gas. Marin ought to be getting pretty tired as well. As Clay said, Marin does look like she's getting tired, and her attacks are gradually decreasing in number. If Milk can hold on for just a bit longer, she absolutely has a chance. Marin's punch narrowly misses Milk's face. Whoa. Phew. Marin apparently thinking she had created an opening, immediately throws a straight punch in the opposite direction. Eat this! Milk manages to dodge and punch the punch by a hair, and at the same time her body spins to the side. Marin's body twitches as if she's trying to react in time, but I think you went a bit overboard with that punch, didn't you? If you're too slow to react, I guess you've got no choice but to hit you. I've got no choice but to hit you. Milk's backspin blow hits Marin in the head. Hard. Erg. Marin staggers from the sudden blow. It's over for you. Whack. Milk delivers a decisive blow to Marin's face, and she slumps limply to the ground. I can't believe my eyes, folks. Ruby is the victor. She won. Yes! Woo! She won, Coach. Clay squeezes me tightly and rushes to the ring and does the same to Milk. Whoa, what are you doing? We did it, Milk. You did great out there. Let me go, I can't breathe. Oh, sorry. I just can't help it, I'm so happy. I said let go. Congratulations, Milk. You were really amazing. I guess I am pretty cool. Man, I can't believe I actually won. Before Milk has time to continue her thought, she collapses into Clay's arms. Milk! It's okay, Coach. She's expended too much energy and fainted, that's all. Having said that, we should probably get out of here. I don't think it's a good idea to stick around for too long. Why? Because we just totally wrecked Under Arena's scheme. There might be consequences. You're right. Let's go. Okay, we follow the path back to the outpost. Once Milk regains her consciousness, we spend the entire night basking in her victory. Is that it? A few days later. Isn't it wonderful? Is it a wonderful morning, Coach? Hello, Coach. I'm here too. What brings you two here? You took such good care of Clay while I was away. I just wanted to come and thank you in person. Thank you, Coach. I'm really grateful too. If I didn't have you supporting me, I might have really given up. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I can imagine how trying it must have been. Thanks to you, I now know what I'm capable of and where I should be. I'm glad. Oh, and I also found out what happened to Under Arena afterwards. After we followed up the plans, they're apparently putting a hold on the entire operation for a while. I could see how that might upset Milk, considering how she only just became the champion. Far from it, I think she'll be happy to hear that. She won fair and square. On top of that, she got her revenge. Anyway, I'm glad that everything worked out. Is Rewinder doing okay? Yeah, we're better than okay, both in terms of teamwork and skill. We've been performing and showing the people what we can do. All the negative comments and rumors have slowly disappeared. Most of our fans are considering this a brief hiatus that we took for personal growth, and they're even happy about it. It's all thanks to Clay. Stop, you're making me blush. Together, we'll make Rewind bigger and better going forward. By the way, Coach, are you available this weekend by any chance? We have a competition this weekend. We thought it would be nice if you could come and watch. It's okay if you're busy. Of course I'll come. Just let me know the time and place, and I'll be there. Whoa, how lucky are we to have the coach come see us perform. I'll be sure to put on the best show possible for you. Is that the end? That is the end. It's kind of wild. They normally have like an ending thing, huh?
I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
Let's collect all of our juicy rewards. Get this new clay screen, which I like. Let's go to the shop here. Let's see what we can get. How many of these do I got? I need that. Okay, let's get this. Get all these upgrade parts. Since I don't need to recruit. Yeah, guys, so if you're trying to get your Nikke's upgraded, getting the recruit part, the power parts are pretty good. Like, so most people tend to go, I think, for the recruits first because they want to recruit characters, but I already have most of the characters, so it's kind of not the best thing for me. So I don't really need to do it. Like, I already got Clay. So just getting all this stuff is pretty worth it for me. Because I'll get the recruits later on. But right now it's better just to get like stuff to upgrade my Nikke. Oh my god. I hate misclicking in this. Okay, that should be good. I think we have like half an hour for the event to reset. For the dailies to reset. I think that's how long we got. Let's see here. Send and receive. Let's go to the Arc and let's do some stuff there real quick. Man, I keep ranking down in the arena too. It's so painful. I don't like doing the arena daily because it's just kind of boring. Like, the best way to win in the arena is to like max out your Nikkes, but you have to max out the right Nikkes, and you have to max out like the ones that are like good. Like just certain ones are just do way better in the arena.
Drop the beat.
And it's not on crazily enough. It's not Modernia. Modernia doesn't do that well in the arena because she's not because certain other characters just have better abilities. I'd love to see a first-person version of the arena like this, where it's like 5v5, because I think it's basically the same mechanic.
This is the end. I'll see it through. I was just getting into the groove.
Will we get a third chunk? I don't think so. Nope, just two.
If only a real commander could see this.
If I took manual control, I could have gotten a third chunk, maybe even a fourth chunk out of that, but I just don't care.
Wrap this up before. If only a real commander could see this.
Okay, does that get us what we need? That does. That's all of our dailies. The only thing left, well, not only thing, but like this would be good to do. And then going to The elevator would be kind of good. I'm so far from getting Nihilister, guys. Like, I've got the other three, and there's not really a rush for me to get Nihilister. Oh, wow, I got them all today. That's kind of wild. I'm like maybe... Oh, man, I'm still pretty far. I'm like a fourth or a fifth, like a... I'm at 1,500 out of like 6,000, basically. So it's pretty far. Pretty far to go. Let's do this raid, though. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know how you guys are doing, like, you know, liking these updates and stuff. I think this update, it's okay. I'm curious to see what they're going to be doing next. This is kind of a sad update, because this is going to be the game mode that's out for Anime Expo, and I'm just kind of bummed out by that, because it's just, like, not a big event. I thought they, you know, I really was kind of expecting them to keep the Bunny Girl thing going for a little bit longer for Anime Expo, and they didn't. And so this is probably going to be the event out for Anime Expo, I think. I mean, I can look in a second.
You are all barking up the wrong tree.
In fact, let me see here. When does this end?
Reloading.
Nikke.
Stop helping me.
Nikke Global. Da, 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 da.
Police Officer Polly is here. Let me be your escort.
Interesting. So you can, the Clay's Recruit ends like the day of Anime, well, the day before Anime Expo. So maybe they'll have an event come out right at Anime Expo, and I'm wondering if that will be a big event. It'd be interesting. I mean, I could see them wanting to time something up with Anime Expo.
You are all barking up the get them all.
They still haven't really announced anything
Reloading.
for Anime Expo, though, which I'm a little sad about. See if they got anything. Yeah, they haven't posted anything about Anime Expo yet, which is just kind of a bummer. They've posted that they are like having a booth, and that's about it, and that they're going. But they haven't announced anything like... I know they're doing like a cosplayer event, and there might be like a stage event, but they haven't said anything about it in particular, which makes me a little bit bummed out. What am I looking at?
How do you like that? A grand victory.
I got some Discord event going on, I guess. I don't care about that. What is this? Crystal Chamber? Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen this guy. Maybe I have. Let's see. Let's see what they look like. Oh god, what is this? I think this might be a new boss. I don't think I've ever seen this boss. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this. It's kind of cool. Maybe I have seen this. I don't know. Maybe they have so many variations of things, so it's kind of like...
Give them everything you've got.
What am I looking at? Shill?
Everyone, make some noise.
I mean, it's not going to do them any good to, like, actually do any damage to me, and this is going to bring up shields, right? Maybe not. Yeah, well, it's fine. There's so much healing with these two characters on the right. They heal. And then Noah brings shields, and Blanc also brings shields sometimes.
I am invincible.
And then Laplace is just big damage. I think I have fought this character before, but maybe it wasn't just, like, so specialized. I don't know.
I'm going to rest a little. Drop the beat. I'm cooling down.
I think you shoot that thing to say what skill you want to see, I guess? I have no idea.
Even a hero needs to recharge once in a while. Everyone, Lady Luck is always on our side. Luck is reserved for those who are prepared. Reload. I'm cooling down.
Okay, that was easy.
I am invincible.
This is not the right squad for this character, for this boss.
Reload. Ugh, this clothing is so cumbersome. I'll get back in once I catch my breath.
I mean, they're not really taking any damage because they can out-heal it and out-shield it, but still.
Just a little more. I can do this. I'm going to rest a little. I'll get back in once I catch my breath. Drop! Lady Luck is always on our side. Together. I'm going as fast as I can.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the right element.
Drop! I am invincible. Those guys are dead.
I think maybe Noise is doing the damage when the shield is up, because she's the only one that's like a standalone, because I don't think it's Laplace.
A little more. I can do this. Everyone, make some noise. I'll get back in once I catch my breath. You're tougher than I thought.
Yeah, look, they're just out-healing all the damage.
I'm going to rest.
Everyone except for Laplace was like almost full
How
health.
did I do?
I think we got one more squad that can fight. Let's see, who's a good one? I think... I think this squad. I think this is the squad we want to see. I don't know what element they're weak to, though. I didn't look that up. And I don't really care. Just skip that.
Be more
Reloaded. Stay focused. Don't let your eyes wander.
Yeah, like Clay and
annoying.
Tia look like Clay, Tia, Bay, and Naga. All like they could have just been the same characters. I don't really understand.
Let's shoot.
Excuse me. Be back in a second. You can't. Sorry to break it to you, but this is wrap this up. I'm hankering for something sweet. Be back in a second. Excuse me.
Yeah, we're just murking this guy now. I think it's I think I might have the right element now. I don't know.
Raise and rebuild are all powerful tools.
I think what we have like three snipers and 2 rockets.
Reloaded. Just a moment, please.
Why don't they just develop something like an...
Raise and rebuild are
Let's
all
keep the
powerful
momentum
tools.
going.
Loading.
Excuse me.
Oh, I clicked out of the game.
Better.
Stay focused. Don't let your eyes wander. Raise and rebuild are all powerful tools.
Be
Let's keep the
more
momentum going.
efficient.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't have the right element at all. I don't know.
Be back in a second.
I've got a minute and a half to... Yeah, I've got a minute and a half to do 200 blocks of damage. I don't think that's going to happen.
Rebuild are all powerful tools. So happy.
That would be like more than 1 bar per... That'd be like 2 bars per minute. Yeah, and we're just not at that level. This is a tough one. I don't know what level we're on for this guild raid either.
Raise and rebuild are
Let's
all powerful
shoot.
tools.
Be more efficient.
And a 2. Stay focused, don't let your eyes wander.
Be more efficient.
Raise and rebuild are
Let's
all
wrap this
powerful
up.
tools.
I'm
hankering for
Okay, yeah.
Reloaded.
I want to go home.
Be back in a second.
Loading.
Excuse me. Just a moment, please.
Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
And a 2. Raise and rebuild are all
Let's
powerful
shoot.
tools. Be back in a second.
Oh, victory.
Okay. We got mail? We got mail for, oh, it's from Union Raid. Okay, but that's it for, oh my god, that's it for today's video, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to check out my main channel for Anime Expo Nikke coverage. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked this event. I know I kind of skipped through some of it. It was kind of, man, there's some of these events are just so talky, and I know this was a shorter event too. The next event, I'll be sure to play properly. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Where is my mouse? Here it is.